Alright, everybody. Welcome back to stream. Give me just a second. As usual, we'll have to make sure everything is running properly. On the sound on my end. Excuse me. I think we are just about good to go. Okay. You want fire damage. Like you said, you dropped it off. That's not very nice. No. Hey man. Get back off a little bit. Kill that. Again? No. Hey. 3. Pretty good. In there. That's a surprise. Okay. Come on, guy. Yeah, I'm trying to go for the weak spot. Weapon removed. Awesome. I just have to find it and get to it. Here. Hey. I'm a very cool guy. He's grounded. Definitely not. Okay. Okay. Ooh, sweet.
That was amazing. Terrifying, but
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, you helped.
Well, that was
We
unexpected.
should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now.
Wait. Take that. I'll go around and refill. Pull up on potions.
We shouldn't linger here. There might be more machines.
Yeah. Pick up container. Okay. Take that. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff fell off over here. Black grinders. Okay, where's this everything? There's a bunch of stuff over there. I haven't looted the guy yet.
It's carrying one of the metal flowers. Is that how they've been distributed? Airdrops from these machines?
Here. Fire arrows. Okay. I think that might be it. That wasn't as bad as I thought. We were just trying to rush it last time. Oop. Hold on. Sorry about that.
There has to be
Spilled
some
some
data
liquid.
here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine cannot.
Hey.
Oh, that's interesting.
Find something?
The fourth test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
Huh. That might be worth a look sometime.
Well, now that we have that
I must have faith.
water breathing apparatus,
I walk with the ancestors. We shall find what we seek.
hey, from set Tala Aquino's personal log, the greenhouse, September 15th, 2047. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Arthur C. Clarke. But you are supposed to understand the trick once it is done, when the curtain pulls back to reveal the mirrors. Yet, I still have no idea how we achieve this act of scientific conjuring. It's not just the speed with which the projects have come together, or the the stability of the results, despite the complexity of the bioengineering. It isn't even the huge variety of crops that can now be made more heat, drought, and disease resistant. It's the simple fact that all these results are tangible. No announcements in scientific journals, no celebrating predictions born from simulations. Our research has become manifest and physical artifact. Where a dream took root in an abandoned industrial site 4 years ago, now there stands row upon row of automated FAS farming units, each of which can conduct gene manipulation in the field. The actual field. These robots analyze soil composition, light intensity, temperature, wind speed, and 100 other factors. Then, utilizing the gene sequences we created, they can select or construct a plan to produce the best yields for that location. Of course, all the crops these units create are best harvested by other FAS machines, but when a population is starving, what government is going to quibble about being forced to use our robots to speed things up? Should I be uncomfortable watching Ted Farrow's coffers swell with money from the desperate and starving? Maybe, but I know that it is his belief, money, and drive that has filled the world's empty stomachs. Desperation can only be experienced by the living, and we have given them back their lives. Us, our work. Pharaoh's resources. Science is triumph. Together, we have changed the world. Okay. I see.
But so
You have
much is
anything
so
to
hidden
say?
from my focus.
Hold up.
It seems they were working on other projects, other than the wreaths.
It does seem that way.
This console's still operational.
Take that. Nothing else to read. What does this tell us?
Another log.
We're done in every way. The wreaths work, and Koval came through on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the wreaths to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from US Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room.
Okay. Did they develop the uh, robots that feed on biological matter? From Marjane's letter, it is with regret that I resign. I share the regret, Marjane. You served as an excellent deputy, but no single person is above the team or the project. I came to create life, not to destroy it. After all we've achieved together, I did not expect such lack of vision. Yes, our research has shifted direction, but biomass conversion is no different than burning wood in a stove or distilling ethanol from molasses. It is a method to release solar energy that was captured organically. Yes, there are military applications for this technology, but that does not mean there is a logical moral argument against biomass conversion itself. To say so is emotional petulance, plain and simple. Well, there's the answer to my question. The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. Isaac Asimov. For Nafisi to end her letter with a quotation made it a direct attack, childish, disappointing, personal. Any sadness I might have had about her departure left me in that moment. I wish her luck with whatever position she is able to find, but the greenhouse will continue on all the stronger now that she is free now it is free from such narrow thinking. I'll sum it up with another quote, one better suited to the circumstances. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. Marie Curie.
That must be the 4th testing station we saw on the map.
Looks like it's been flooded for a while.
What? What is she talking about?
In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right back.
No. Okay.
Behind you.
We can use the line to get down.
Right. Easy.
It is easy.
Made it. But we better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right.
Okay. Well, that only means I have to loot you before I make the game. Sorry. Elite blast trap. Berserk Hunter arrows are now available from one of your bows. Fire these arrows at humans or machines to build up the Berserk state. Once this state, they will attack the nearest target, regardless of whether they are friend or foe. Wear down the strength of your opponents by making them fight each other. Well, I was already doing that with my, Spear. Berserker Hunter Bow. Let's see. 53. I'll move that over here. Got a lot of hunter bows. That's probably medicinal herb, isn't it? Yeah. Take that. Okay. And now we can upgrade our gear. I feel like all of us should be able to, you know, speak to these guys and be like, hey, he's cool. A lot of things need the rollerback tail.
Now what?
Now, we get to that data core.
Okay. They're gonna make me fight something. Okay. Go. This music here is giving me The Last of Us vibes. That's another poem.
Let's hope this new module works. Power's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter? It's time to go home. To Gaia.
The seed of life. Yes.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But they kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about... Alva! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her. Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Okay, Alva, I think you're going overboard a little bit.
Diviner! We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the Diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
Okay. Well, she did
I can't talk long. They will
put her
have
word
many
in for me.
questions.
That's pretty
So
cool.
do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Well, tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner! What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
Okay.
I better do as Alva says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
Okay. This other greenhouse. Ah, yes, it's underwater. How do I get there? We're back up here. No. Excuse me. You're looking for anything to... Let's go outside and see if we can get around it. That's a pretty good thing. It's like a god to them, because I feel like Alpha would have been pretty injured otherwise.
These boats must be how Alva and the Quen got here.
Rebel outpost. Weird. How do I get there? That's there we go. Let's see. Okay. Looks like go to our left. There should be a clearing where we can just go down on the beach. Yeah, there we go. 2 ammo. I forgot about the pump. Yeah, right? Should be beach.
A rush of air. An image of the old world. The building in front of the cliffs has the Pharaoh logo on it.
Okay. Restock. Let's see. Okay. I feel like it's gonna be there. So
Shock ammo would come in handy.
Red Eye Watcher. And Claw Strider. It's been a minute since we've encountered Watchers.
Now, Regal's not the only one who can ride a Claw Strider.
Okay. Now. Okay. Yeah, this is a little weird. How how weak we are to Watchers. Now. Okay, they've lost me. Now, someone, come find me. Where is the Dawn Flare? Wait. Quest resource. What? Circulator. Okay. What are they all doing over there? Are they all red eyes? No, that's just a cross rider. There's two of them.
Should use shock ammo.
Is that the cross rider? Yes. Come on now. Ooh.
Right, because claws and shredding jaws weren't enough, apparently.
A little closer. Yeah, we'll fight. Alright, this is fun. Let's count the count. Tusk Riders are mountable, so that means their timer doesn't wear out. They just die. go fight the snap on. I say that was my pellet gun, but bug is just a log. And save here and collect all of my goods. Yeah, those are mine. Two claw striders. Man.
I can refill my pouch with these later.
Okay, so what we'll do, we'll come over here.
Machine's weak to fire.
Okay, I cannot ride that one. How about the other one over there? I can't ride that one. Okay. Okay. Didn't want to fight that guy anyway. Okay, let's come over. Regular arrows, right? Yes. Take that. A lot of pelicans over here. do I activate this doodad? Go over there, I guess. Nice. I need less pelicans and more seagulls. Do lobsters just fall around on the beach like this? I thought they were, underwater type creatures. That green shine chunk. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. And these guys have a lot of wishbones. Not a lot of feathers though. Surprisingly. I want to go over here. Okay. Not there yet. What's that? Lobster. Pelican. I was here. Down here? Probably. No. Alright. Feathers. Awesome. let's come over here. See if we can't swim over there. Oh, that's not perfect. This is pretty sweet. Come here, guy. Moonfish. Hello. Gotcha. Maybe there's a way through the wall. I actually really like this. This is fun. I was just thinking it'd be a little funny if those guys weren't actually from a different land. They just thought they were. Maybe they got stuck on a small island or something. There we go. Exactly what I was looking for. Sorry, guy. But I need you. How to get to this? Wow. Okay. Well, that should be easy enough, huh?
Metal thrower down.
Okay. Take this. What do we have here? Another poem. We're just collecting enough stuff that we can upgrade a bunch of things before we have to collect more stuff. After this, we'll go back to the base. Oh. And check on the next thing we gotta do. Okay. Gotcha. One more. Alright, and then we'll just fast travel back to base. Back to base. Right. See what everyone has to say. Well, everyone does want to talk.
Pizza?
Awesome.
Tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Or something like that.
Maybe you can find the recipe?
I think it was just flat
All right,
bread.
Aaron, what do you have to say?
Looks like you got what you wanted.
Yeah. It's almost time to go after Hephaestus.
Finally. We get to rock and roll. Yeah, at least that's how the old one said it, I think.
Okay, Aaron. How's your training?
Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. To be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, well, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Make myself useful.
Just give it time.
You're doing just fine, Aaron.
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. You know, metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
Okay.
I should get
I'll
going.
see you, Aaron.
Say hi to Gaia for me.
I mean, you can say hi to her yourself. I'm sure she's watching. Varl.
Aloy, is that what I think it is?
Just need to merge it with Gaia, and she'll have enough power to handle Hephaestus.
Good news. So, what can I do for you?
How is your
I
training?
hope Zoe's not upset.
Val?
I'm distracting you from your training.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that.
What do you mean? What happened?
Well, before Zoe found a way to fix the land gods, I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored, she could just make new ones.
Well, once we get Hephaestus, that's definitely a possibility.
That's what I said. But I guess there was something about my tone she didn't like. She got pretty raw. Said I didn't understand the way her tribe feels about those machines. Which is true, of course, and the last thing I'd ever want to do is dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
It's a little my fault. But thanks, I won't be taking the blame.
Did you talk to Zoe after your fight?
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology is not enough next time?
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
She won't kill you.
Better get this to Gaia.
You did it, Aloy.
Let's hold off on the ale till it's over and done with.
I'll let Aaron know.
Okay. Zoe, your turn.
Aloy, you've returned. And you come bearing gifts. Does this mean we'll soon be able to uproot the Zeniths from our lands?
Hopefully.
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
How is your
It
training?
looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods. Even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
Yeah, Varl. Butt out of it. How are
You
your
ever play that
companions?
board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
Yeah, probably not.
I should get
Alright,
going.
see ya.
If you need me, you know where to find me.
Hollow.
You busy?
One must never be idle when at war. But there is always time to speak to one's commander.
Oh, that's
We're
not
just
really
friends.
how I see myself.
It is how we see you.
Okay. What do you think
What
of
have
your
you been up to?
companions?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
Yeah,
I'd be honored.
How's your
Anything
training?
interesting happened while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
There.
I'll let you get back to your training.
Thanks, Kitalo.
And so will I.
Okay, and back to Aaron.
Want to talk?
Or Varl, sorry.
Looks like things between you and Zoe are better now.
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of.
Okay.
How do people do this? What if an apology is...
You give her stuff.
You're the worst.
What makes you think I know anything?
Abandoning me...
That's the
I
same
should go
thing
hand
I've
this over
already
to Gaia.
listened to.
By all means.
I wonder if Beta has anything to say. That's not this door. It's, this door?
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
Mind if I do? What is in here?
Power cells? Huh. That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess it was.
What is this? That's just a way back up. Door.
Was this door always locked?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
That's fair.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
Hi, Beta.
Hey, just wanted to see how you're doing. I'm fine. Because the The last time we spoke about Tilda, you got pretty upset, so I...
Forget it. Was there anything else?
You getting along with everybody?
So have you been upstairs at all?
Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but... it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me.
Yeah.
He does.
I think he does. Have you talked with anyone else in the base?
I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI.
That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders.
I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all.
Yeah. I guess so. So, aside from Varl and Gaia, who else have you been talking to?
Zoe told me how you met after your escape from the Hades Proving Lab. I had no idea you were severely injured. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing.
But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe, I was able to recover.
Yeah, so everything's okay now.
You said you and Varl talk sometimes. What about?
He told me about your tribe, the Nora, and the proving ritual you did. I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving.
It does require a lot of physical training, but there are plenty of other roles besides being a hunter.
I don't think I'd be suited for any of them.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora, then.
That sounded a little mean. But I guess we're only technically a Nora. What have you been up to?
Have you been going through more of the recordings for my focus? What about studying Hephaestus? Have you been doing that?
A little. It's quite different from the subordinate function that escaped Gaia Prime 20 years ago.
How so?
It's mutating. Changing its own code. At this rate, we'll never capture it.
We'll find a way.
If you say so.
Come on. Look on the bright side.
What else can you tell me about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her?
Alright, we've already listed all of these, so
I'll
talk to you later, Beta.
Good.
I hope you're doing okay, pal. I assume this is from Beta. Aloy and Gaia want me to help figure out how to capture Hephaestus. I put chances of success at about 0.0, so 0.0. But I might as well give it a think, because 1, without Hef's ability to make machines, the Zeniths will have us at their mercy, and 2, what else am I going to do? As always, the first step is to outline the problem. Like the other subordinate functions, Hephaestus achieved quasi-sentience when Gaia received the signal from Sirius. And when Gaia blew herself up to stop Hades, Hephaestus fled, looking for a new home. But unlike the other subordinate functions, which seem to have taken refuge in whatever physical processors they could find, Hephaestus hid in the globe-spanning network that connects all the cauldrons in the world. Maybe because no single processor was large enough to contain it, or because it sought out the code environment it was most familiar with. Regardless, becoming a ghost in the network enabled it to pursue its twisted new mission: infiltrate Cauldron production facilities, build combat units, and deploy them against humans, all in an effort to protect terraforming machines from tribal hunters. Escalation ensues. As hunters become adept at neutralizing its killing machines, Hephaestus makes even more. Bigger, better, armed, deadlier. But this is a digression. For our purposes, the main point is that Hephaestus isn't in one place, so Aloy can't simply find it and use the Master Override to contain it in the Gaia kernel like Aether, Demeter, or Poseidon. It can flee to any cauldron at any time. Ergo, we've got to trap it somehow, probably in a cauldron core, and cut off its access to the network. But how? As of this writing, I have literally no clue. Oh, look, Beta did write this. To make matters worse, the data that Gaia provided seems to indicate that Hephaestus is changing. The exact methodology isn't clear to me, but its code base has expanded. That's bad news. For one thing, it could mean that its heuristic density is increasing, which would make it harder for Gaia to absorb. But even worse, it implies that Hephaestus has the ability to rewrite itself, or at least parts of itself, which is terrifying. What if it rewrote its access protocols? That would mean I don't even want to think about it. Well, that is gross, Beta.
Hey, you got a second?
I suppose.
Okay, nothing new.
Yeah, sure.
Is there another place I can take this? I don't know who that is. Okay. Oh, we can't go that way.
Better keep this down here. I don't think I should take this upstairs.
Well, I'm not taking it upstairs.
I don't think I should take this upstairs. Better keep this down here.
I'll be here if you...
Hi, Beta. This doesn't go in here. It doesn't go in there.
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
Okay. I think it probably goes through here. So, I'm going to drop this. There. Hopefully it stays. Then we'll go and talk to Gaia. And Varl, I think he has to talk to us again.
So this Hephaestus,
No. Okay.
he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith. Yeah, a very angry one.
Okay, we will go on our stuffs. And we gotta go over to the workbench. That's not the workbench. That's Varl's love room. Apparently. Pouch upgrades. Let's see. Ooh, yes. That one. More medicinal berries. No more carp skin. Cool, cool. Well, I guess we can do this. All right. That means our medicine pouch is fully upgraded. We can carry...
Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms.
Dinosaurs.
Holograms. Alright, we'll be right back, guys. Gotta use the restroom.
I just think she talks a lot.
You would too, if you knew everything there is to know about everything.
She can also crank out a whole army of machines to kick your sorry behind once she's fixed.
Well, I guess I just better stay on her good side then.
Where have I seen this before?
The old ones used holograms for everything.
It let them experience a great many things.
Holograms are illusions, though. I wonder if at some point they just couldn't tell what was real anymore.
Maybe. They were intelligent, but that doesn't mean they were wise.
I wonder what it's like, being in space.
It sounds very lonely, if you ask me.
Okay. There it goes.
I see politics stay the same no matter how much time passes.
Yeah.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter. Excellent choice.
You know, I'll be honest, I'll be more than a little bit upset if Gaia turns out to be evil. It's like a mother I never asked for.
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it.
Beta, you couldn't have told me this when I talked to you
Beta
5 minutes
analyzed
ago.
all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it?
I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it.
Then we need a higher level of clearance.
There is no higher...
Ed Pharaoh's Omega clearance.
The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco.
That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, Will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Good. Yes. Okay. I cannot see a single way this goes catastrophically wrong.
Hulva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they used to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go. Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
So I see what is on your mind.
I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood.
Cool. Tell me about Demeter.
Have you been able to make use of Demeter's functions?
Yes. I was able to mitigate most soil conditions and restore a temporary balance. You should notice less rampant plant growth in the area.
Maybe that'll give Plainsong's fields a chance to recover.
Unfortunately, recovery in that area is unlikely without the assistance of the Utaru's land gods. I have discussed this matter with Zoe. I believe we may have a workaround.
Yeah, I'm helping her out with that.
Demeter?
There's something I'm still trying to figure out. Why was Demeter using flying machines to distribute metal flowers?
In its deranged state, Demeter was defending itself against a robotic swarm that would devour all plant life.
It thought the Pharaoh Plague was still happening?
It feared it would come again. As part of its directive of receding Earth's vegetation, it sought to protect plant life at all costs. And considering it had 20 years to proliferate, I expect you will continue to find the fruits of its efforts for some time.
That's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vines, then.
Sorry about that. How's our progress with Beta?
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini.
She's nothing like me, is what I think you mean, Aloy. How are my companions?
All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
It doesn't take a genius.
Is Kotallo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague. to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him.
Yeah.
He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
Okay.
So
About
I
this
plan to
plan.
capture Festus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance. Which is why you will need to procure Ted Farrow's Omega clearance.
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
Okay.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
Doesn't. How's the biosphere status?
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
Okay. Omega clearance.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Farrow create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a back door to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot, one that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Okay.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco.
Tell me about the old world. How about Gemini?
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that. But you mentioned something about seismic activity?
When my predecessor attempted to build the cauldron, construction was disrupted by a series of earthquakes. The data core had already been built, but the rest of the facility sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred, she abandoned the site.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
I think I've discovered one of those.
So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Pharaoh agricultural research facility. It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Pharaoh Plague in time,
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, the Pharaoh war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreath before they could contain the swarm.
Okay.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution. There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
Okay. Thanks for the pep talk.
See you later, Gaia.
Until next time, Aloy.
Okay. Quests. Do this one first. Then check out that quest over there.
Did you know there used to be a rainforest so big the old ones called it the lungs of the planet?
Aloy,
No.
I hear you're going further west past the Tenakth clanlands.
Do you know anything about the area?
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell stories of an island that lies beyond the western coast. They call it the Isle of Spires. It is said the Old Ones built towers there that touch the sky, so they could live far away from the earth that bore them. As if they didn't want to be reminded that they'd one day return to it.
Sounds like something Ted Faro would do.
Okay. How's your training?
How much have you read on Ted Faro?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard to heal the world once could let greed and pride condemn it so easily. For one spirit to diminish in such a way, I'm not sure if I should hate him or pity him.
Okay.
You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the two of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
There's always Kotallo.
Erend is a grown-ass man.
Brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
He can look after himself.
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
Good, good, good. Healing the land.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them?
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay, tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close.
I think I found one of them already. The one that sank.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zoe. I promise.
Alright.
I should get going. Hopefully I can bring back what we need to capture Hephaestus. After that, I'm gonna need everyone's help.
We'll be ready.
Okay. Varl.
I'm sorry, Aloy. After all the trouble you went through, you have to head west again.
Well, no one said this was gonna be easy.
You sure you don't want any backup dealing with the Quen?
They think I'm Sobek, or something like that. They won't hurt me, but I doubt they'll be so kind to anyone else.
If you say so. Let me know if you need anything before you go.
Will do. What do you know about the
If I get a mega
Zeniths?
clearance and then we grab Hephaestus, we might finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once. You better not be slacking off on your studies while I'm gone.
And risk Zoe coming after me? I value my life. In fact, I've been reading about Ted Faro. How he destroyed the world and crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it.
He definitely was a piece of work.
Yes, yes.
Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get everyone ready for the mission ahead?
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that everything's about to change.
Again.
We'll get Gaia, and she'll help us set things right. No more Zeniths, no more derangement. It'll be a different world. I welcome it, but I wonder how the Nora will react. And the Karja, and well, everyone.
Let's just focus on fixing Gaia for now.
Yes.
You're right. We've got an angry AI to take down.
I'll be in touch if I need anything.
See you tomorrow.
I'll make sure Beta briefs everyone on the pulse generators.
Good.
What's this I hear about you going west?
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab Hephaestus.
Because it would have been too easy otherwise.
Yeah, something like that. Wizard training.
You've been looking at any interesting data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back. And she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
I mean, you kind of already do that.
How are things with Kotallo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it.
Alright.
I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but are you sure you don't need any help? Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen. They sound like a nasty bunch.
I can handle them. In the meantime, Varl will help you get ready for what comes next.
Take care of yourself, Aloy.
Apollo, you've got a quest for me?
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tenakth knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hekarro sent out a patrol or two, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
That's okay.
It's okay. I guess I'll find out soon enough.
There is something I've been meaning to discuss with you.
Okay. Yes, anything.
Personal. If you have a moment to spare.
Of course I do, Kotallo. We're friends, I think. How about you tell me about
Found
your
anything
training?
interesting during your training?
Break the ice.
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the Ten fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hekarro would have it so as well.
What do
Any
Tenakth
companions?
do to relax? You know, to take a break from training.
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training.
It is, but it's fun.
You said there was
What is
something
your
you wanted to
request?
talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
Yes. Awesome.
I should get going. I've got a long road ahead.
Should you need reinforcements?
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you, Aloy.
Okay, and then we go downstairs. And then we... go... downstairs, yes. Talk to Beta first.
Hey, me again. Was there something else?
Why do I feel like you never want to talk to me, Beta? What have you been up to?
So do you have everything you need to build the rig and pulse generators?
Gaia sent me the schematics. The designs are modest, without the capabilities of Hephaestus, but they should work. Not that it matters without a mega clearance.
I'll find it. Just try to have the transport ready by the time I get back.
See you later,
Be
Beta.
going.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, and this other door.
Looks like I can open that door now. What was this room for, Gaia?
This was intended as a diagnostic center to monitor machine activity in the repair bay below. It appears most of the equipment was damaged, likely from Minerva's control of this facility.
Yeah, she did try really hard to keep me out. From the looks of this data, Festus has been trying to hack into the repair bay. Okay, doesn't look like it's been able to.
Good.
The vault.
I've got to be...
I found a locked door behind the vent in the basement.
I've got to be more careful.
I think that's it.
Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
Okay. Well, now I have to find the data point I just picked up. Those are audio data points.
Test log, Elm. I think it's Tuesday.
Okay, let's see. Need a 7-letter code. 7-digit code, sorry.
The door needs a code. Maybe there's data in the facility that can help.
Wait. Vault. Vault. Nope. Beta. Okay, I think we've got to look around, I guess. I've already read that one. Let's have a quick look upstairs, I guess.
Did you know there used to be a rainforest so big the old ones called it the lungs of the planet?
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. They burn it to the ground.
The world is in peril, and we fight amongst ourselves.
They helped bring part of it back in Sobek's time.
That's good to hear. I wonder if it grew back after Zero Dawn.
I'd like to think so.
Good for you, Carl. It's nice to have a drink, I guess.
Beta's so frustrating. I don't get how she can be so negative all the time. I mean, we're clones of the same woman,
Practice.
and yet she couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
Alright. Still awesome. We can carry a bunch more. Alright, we are looking for hologram pedestals or things we can read.
So, we're fighting immortals from the stars now? Looks like it.
Sort of.
What's next? Wizards from the moon?
Maybe. Although I wouldn't put that kind of energy out in the world there, Aaron. Might just happen, you know.
Doing this for the team, Aaron. Come on.
more data here.
There it is.
Okay. So, I'm pretty sure the next time we go and talk to our new friend over there, Gwen, things aren't going to be as, let's just say, friendly as they were.
Camp there as well, I see.
Switch to a private log? Okay, so... Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
Some sauce. I like it already.
Okay, we need... read all these. Six 2 6.
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going.
Maybe if I talk to Gaia, he'll give me more.
And of course, data corrupt. I am so lost.
Sorry, Katalo, I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm trying to discover other shit. That's my room. There's another exit. You have anything to say?
I'm back, Gaia.
Hello, Abe.
No. This place.
I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed, but why is it there?
My predecessor with Primary had everything been able to...
Can we access them?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait in order to access...
And for that we need Hephaestus.
Okay.
I'll be off.
Farewell.
Seems like I need to go delving and see if I can't find more areas. Okay. Minerva, maybe. No. Okay. We want... What does RCC stand for? I don't know. Ocean, jobs. I don't know. Grapple point. Grapple point. Going up here.
Aloy, it's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Fall's Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
Okay. Hey. Around. You don't need to slow time for that. It's a pretty easy jump there,
It sounds
anyway.
quieter when it snows.
Now. Oh, wait, I can do this.
Falling gently.
Okay. Any point has to be up here. Oop. Doesn't look like there's any point for us to be. Okay. Yes, I was there before. Okay. Alright, sweet, sweet, sweet.
Not getting back in that way.
Let us go and fix the landmines first. And we'll try and do Katalo's thing. Getting him on. Alright. Go down here, should be on our right. I think there are snap mods in here. But we should be able to override one. Let the others get out. Stupid goat back here.
Been here before. But now I know what this place means to the Utaru. The land god must be down there somewhere. Time for a swim. I think the land god is in the I better stay away from its snap. I need to get to that land dog so I can install the reboot code.
Not override.
This should help me get back on track. That should do it.
Alright, cool. One down, two to go.
One down, two to go.
That's
Zoe,
what I said.
You there?
I'm here, Aloy.
Head.
Let's stop here.
Swim a bit, but I
On
gave the
our way
reboot
back.
code to So.
Ah, good. We used to celebrate so in the fall, at the beginning of the harvest, with wine made from elderflowers.
Why do you sound like that, Zoe?
I got tipsy on it and kissed a boy in the sage garden.
How'd that go?
He was so surprised he nearly fell into the mulch. It would be good to see So again. Plowing the fields in the afternoon sun. All right then. I'll head to Plainsong and deliver the code to the land gods there.
I'd be careful, though. Varl might get jealous. I don't know. I'll just take whatever this was. Box.
Get this from my stash when I need it.
What do we have? Chest. Okay. This one's out in the open. I bet it's the one that was supposedly trampled or whatever. Oh, walk right past it. Corpse.
2 dead Utaru. And a land god shrine. So said this one broke down amidst a herd of machines. I guess they were leaving offerings to the land god. It looks like something fried them.
Gross.
Whoever did it might still be around.
Scrap pile. I would almost bet it's down there, huh?
There's the land god. But I'll have to deal with those machines before I install the reboot code.
Scrounger.
Machine will take a lot of damage from
Scrounger.
acid.
Ravager. I can take care of all these. Let's start with the scrapper. Scrounger.
Turn this around.
Okay, how about you in here? We'll get you instead.
Should be able to override scratchers now. Think that's all the machines? Time to install this code on the land god. Stormlord. Must have been what killed those Utaru.
Okay. Oh, it's over there. Take that. We'll wait here for old.
Acid will eat right through that metal.
Ravager guy come around here. What? Walk right past us. Eventually. Cannot override Stormbreak. Okay. Sneak up on good. That.
I can keep going.
Come on. There we go. We'll fight. Let's see here. Less damage while mounted. Deal more damage while mounted. Okay, well. Damage change from one enemy to another within 15 meters. Boost knockdown part. Okay. What does this do? Okay, do that. Equip that. Are you kidding me? My guy. How do I use that thing that I just purchased? Valor Surge. Okay. Deal more damage, take damage over time, and explode upon death. Alright. I can do this. That one should have hit, but I'm not complaining. Come on. I really don't like fighting Ravagers. Alright.
Something up for that?
Refill that.
I should install this code on that land god.
I'll just take all this. Grab that. That's fine. Wakey, wakey, Sleeping Beauty.
Let's
You've
try
got
this again.
fields to plow.
Nice and easy. Another land god dealt with. Hey, Zoe?
Aloy, how goes it?
I found T and installed the reboot code.
Fitting then that I feel thankful. T's festival came in winter, when all the grain from the harvest was stored away. It was a season of gratitude, and all the children would receive gifts. The best was my first bow.
I don't know why that was floating.
Strung by my father.
Well, he definitely taught you how to shoot well.
That he did.
There's one more thing. I found 2 of your people. Stormbird. But I took it down.
Oh. I'll make sure someone retrieves their seed pouches, so they may return to the land.
How are things on your end?
Getting there. A few land gods to visit still.
Okay.
Good, good.
I'll call you when I'm done with the last one.
Canyon. Oh, I've been here too. Sort of. Let's see here. Closest campfire. It's over here.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Come up here, save, wait until morning, take a quick break so I can refill and drink. And then we'll fast travel over there. Nope, hey. Alright, we'll be right back. Should have waited, but we'll wait another day. Leave. Okay. Fast travel. Up here. That's probably closer. No, I don't remember what Zoe said happened to this one. But since it's in a canyon, I'm going to wager a guess that canyon rock slide happened. And that's where we are.
Damage.
Rebels.
I think I was here a while ago. What was I thinking about it? Let's take a look.
Yes, let's take a look.
There, up on that ledge. It looks like this one's been here for a while. I won't be able to install the reboot code with these vines in the way. But where there's vines, there's a metal flower. I just have to find it. There, the flower. If I can deactivate it, the land god will be free from the vines. I'll have to find a way up there.
Grab this sword here.
Vines are drawing back. Some of the vines are gone, but the land god's still trapped.
How do I get up there? No. What's this? Yeah. Okay.
Diving in.
Oh, grab it. about we go from this side? Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Ooh, actually, maybe this is what I wanted to do. Take that.
Mindcutter's working. There we go. Should be able to access that cave now.
Okay. Oh, what's this? Okay. Okay. Here's what we'll do. No. That's not the right place. Huh.
Looks like I can climb up the side of the cliff. Might help me get to that metal flower.
Looks like we'll be fighting another spawn.
Now I just need to get rid of these vines. That's better. Time to get this code installed.
Okay.
That's the last land guy. So, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Aloy.
Just planted the reboot code on Doe. He was a bit tangled up, but he's better.
Good to hear. Doe always returned to the sacred cave at the end of winter, so his festival foretold the coming of spring. During those times, I remember clinging to my mother by the hearth, snuggling for warmth, and listening to her sing of new beginnings.
Which is exactly what you really give to your people.
I hope so. When you can, meet me at Plainsong.
Okay.
I'll send out the reboot signal. I've delivered the code to all the land gods, save one. Only La is left. I'm here with her, just east of the main village.
Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can.
Let's see what Doe has to say. I really thought I was going to fight another Stormbird there. Since we should be walking right past it, we'll see what this hunting grounds has to show. Restless Well. Would something like this that I'm wearing actually work for breathing underwater? Doesn't seem like it should.
Rainshine. Good luck.
Okay. That's a purple. Yes, I see. Well, came in this way. Alright.
Water in my boots.
Got down. Yes, I know. Why do you think I'm here? What's that? That's going to be the end of the stream today, I guess. Thank you guys for joining me.